Am I the asshole for refusing to dye my daughter's hair because her school complained? My daughter, 15, dyed her hair dark reddish brown for her birthday. I didn't let her dye her hair in middle school, but said she could in high school. The school has a dress code for hair that just specified natural hair colors only, which I took to mean browns, blondes, red, black, etc., basically natural tones. Her natural hair is black, but I don't think it's much of a change. The hairdresser that did a bleaching on her hair said it would not lighten enough to cause significant damage. But then one of the teachers in the beginning of October last year began complaining to me during parent-teacher conferences that her hair didn't meet the dress code. I said her hair color grew out of people's heads, so why was it out of dress code? She told me that it was clearly not her natural color, and I shot back that tons of her students that I saw that evening had blonde hair and highlights, when they were clearly natural brunettes. She claimed they looked like they could be blonde, but my daughter's hair was supposed to be black. My daughter is Asian, so it's pretty racist to say that she can't dye her hair, and I brought it up with the principal, but he agreed with her, saying it was against dress code. But I saw tons of white kids in her class with obviously brown hair that had dyed it blonde, and even red, but no one said anything. They want me to darken her hair again so it looks natural. This went on until the end of the school year. I contacted the superintendent several times, but she never got back to me. It's almost the start of school again, and I get an email from the principal reminding me that my daughter is only allowed black hair. She still has her reddish-brown hair and doesn't want to dye it back. But I've tried to fight it, and the last thing to do is barge into the superintendent's office and demand she get involved. If the school is choosing to interpret this based on race, that's a big problem, and that interpretation is going to get them in massive amounts of trouble. If the verbiage of the policy is this student's natural hair color only, applying it to that individual student's actual natural hair color, then yeah, but all the other kids should be in trouble too. So there's obviously a big interpretation problem here. Start talking to members of school board, because those are going to be the creators of policy or the amenders of policy and the translators of policy, or the people who can clarify and better define that policy and how it's supposed to be carried out. They're also the group of people who are going to have the discussion about, was anyone aware that this was being applied on a racial basis? Because that's a problem. And that's something that they are going to want to clarify, and probably will clarify in your favor, rather than allowing the individuals who work for the school district to give their personal interpretation of it, which is what sounds like is happening right now. Not the asshole. Policies sometimes suck. People suck worse.